Hello, everyone, and welcome. We are surrounded by pageantry and tradition, and it's clear to see. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Okay, so here comes the offense for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often, and he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes, so it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. To the air on first down. Makes the grab over the middle. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. The lone back's got it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're bringing heat. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw, trying to get to him. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic wide receiver one-on-one.
Yeah, and feel okay. It's not going to be a good thing. You better get your hands on him early. Put your physicality. Let that win. It ain't going to be your speed.
At the 35, he's open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there, make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes.
And he breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. They get to the line quickly.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. That defensive front was a stone wall on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Tight end finds a soft spot. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Then they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. Trying to find his man on first down. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabs it in the middle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's good. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. He's looking to throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's good.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
The quick out. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Slams ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it in the end zone. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger, Reese. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
Coming out with it, it's Fields. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. It's a draw. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And here comes the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the single back. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? It's complete to the left. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. It'll be a draw. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. He's going to pass. They're working that left side.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him. Put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Just threw that one way too far. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up, and keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee, and they'll bring it to the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He'll start this drive firing. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Oxford, Ohio. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Yager Stadium there on Weed Eubank Way.
The offense lining up for a first down play. He wants to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15.
Great job by the defense here rallying to this wide receiver and making the tackle. He is dangerous. They don't want to let this receiver get behind them, but they know that when he makes catches, they better rally quickly and get this guy on the ground. He is fast.
Gives it to the back on the draw. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now on first down from the 43-yard line.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. Completes it in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Got his man in the middle. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. A lot of urgency for this offense. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's caught downfield. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They'll come to the line just 1 yard shy of the goal line on 3rd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field. They wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
Just drives it between the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon.
Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Got it in stride at the 15. Touchdown. Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going on that one. Nice job.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll try the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3 as they get set to snap it. Time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got his man on the right. Stopped after making the catch. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's got it, and they convert. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. A 3rd and long coming up here. Getting some heat. Complete. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Feeling some heat. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's got an open man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The give and tick, 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 tick. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. Just gets rid of it before the heat. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll try to really get into this one. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. He makes the connection. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Snags it. Bounces and squirms his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Man, great job by this offense, but the work is not done. You knew what you needed when you started this drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best 2-point conversion to go tie this puppy up.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Going up top on first down. Unloads it left. It's complete. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. They'll throw it on first down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. They'll give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And this field goal might not lock the game away, but you'd be able to hear the tumblers clicking. It's good. And the sideline celebration is on as they've taken the lead in the final minute.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot. Puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. He's going up top here late in the game. He's got it down the left. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. To the air on first down. He'll take another shot here. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Hello, everyone, and welcome. You can sense it through the pageantry, the tradition, the electricity. The kickoff team out there getting set. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And now we'll get a look at this offense for the first time today. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too, I swear. When you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue?
He hurls one deep down the left side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. Bringing it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Power football with the run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Working the middle, it's complete.
And I tell you what, when you run those little fellas in the slants, they got to win at the line of scrimmage right now. They got to make sure those DBs don't get their hands on them so they can create a little bit of space because they're not as big of a target. Nice job winning right on the line of scrimmage to make the catch.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They're getting this guy lathered up. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Tackle is made after the first down. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Gets it out fast. He's in for the touchdown.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. The give out of the gun. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. First down here for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
What a weapon this guy is, right? The tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Fires to the middle. Got his man. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't going to happen. With his skill set, he's one of the...
And it's in for a touchdown.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the offense onto the field again. They'll try to hit the sideline on the jet sweep. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Got his man downfield. Open runway ahead. He's at the 10. And he will house it.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. He's going to pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time. He went down quick.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Coming after him. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the ball is intercepted. Got some room to run. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need...
Throws toward the end zone. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
That is exactly what most offenses will do. Big momentum play. My defense creates a turnover. I'm being aggressive. I'm going for the big score, the big play down the field. They get rewarded. They get the big passing touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Smashes it through for the PAT. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on first down. Working on the right. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw. He tries to take the top off. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes his connection. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking to move it through the air. He caught it. Touchdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to be received time and time again.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oregon is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Justin Herbert had a hand in getting this kid to Eugene, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree? It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The RPO, fire complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. The play action fake. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The aerial assault continues. Wide open downfield. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
And the offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense and points at a premium.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Right down the boulevard. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. He's at the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And they were most fortunate to catch up to him there. He almost turned that into a pick six.
Man, and he had a convoy, too. As soon as he had the ball, he just looked around him. There was just a lot of open green, and he took off. Great job by his teammates on defense, getting downfield and setting up some blocks.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Sweet cut there. And it's slipped out. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it from the gun. Not much there on the run. He gets one to the 31. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, how about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll come out throwing on first down. Soft spot in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Comes out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Looking to pass on second down. It's caught. Oh, they knock it free. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
The offense really needed some points to dig themselves out of this hole right before the half. What did they do? They turned it over. The worst thing they could do, now they've dug themselves an even bigger hole.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Got room on the return. Oh, he was hoping for the pick six. Instead, he got it down to the 16-yard line.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Looking to go up top on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep putting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in on the left. Hit the afterburners, kid. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside a half-minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? Going up top on first down. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. 2 interceptions already for this linebacker. Unbelievable job understanding passing situation, how to get passing lanes, how to get his 2nd pick. Dude, he's going to the sidelines, bragging to the DBs.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got room to work. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Got his man quickly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. 1 more snap coming before halftime. He's looking for an open man on second down. And he's got it inside the 10. And it'll be a touchdown.
Man, what a great way to end the first half. It wasn't a perfect first half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the second half. Who knows what will happen?
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the Big House.
Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The receiver on the jet sweep. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Running game got stuffed on first down, still from their own 25 on 2nd and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. He turns that loose down the right side. Afterburners coming. Into the end zone for a touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. He had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he added the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's right on target. Knocked down for the tackle. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
Fair catch, called for and made. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the middle. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. To the air on first down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being caught. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, look at the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Movement here from the tight end. Now the play fake. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a connection. He's off to the races. Into the end zone for a touchdown. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
To highlight after highlight after highlight, he's going to go to social media, he's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
Getting set for the point after. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close it in style with a 72-yard pass to the house. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. They'll run it to the right side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long, whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages. He just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. From the gun, the ground game. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Quick pass on the jet motion. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Makes his man miss. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Ross. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Second down coming up. Here's the handoff. Oh, how did you make that move? They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. First down to start the drive after the break. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got a man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got his man on the outside. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on first and goal. Quick strike complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He finds his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Not only a great play, but tremendous discipline by this sophomore to make the pick. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? On second down, they'll take to the air. Got a man in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing to...
Wide open, he makes the catch. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different-looking team than what we saw earlier.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to find his man on first down. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This defense forcing them to throw into tight windows. They need another stop on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. He's going to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. They've got the screen set up. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw. Spits it out to the back. It's complete.
Yeah, and I think you've just seen how the quarterback has so much confidence in this guy catching the ball too, right? Receivers aren't open, tight ends aren't open. He knows he can find him running out of the backfield, or if he lines up at wide receiver, this dude can get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Off the RPO, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 2nd down, wants to throw. He's in for the score. Touchdown.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, gigantic implications in this top 15 battle today, and check out what's going down. Miami is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about at the U for a long time. They're up by 15 over Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Richmond. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity, and they take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. He wants to throw it again. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Takes it the other way. And it's a touchdown. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be contained. Take that thing all the way back.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to move it through the air. A little screen to the running back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
2nd down.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, look out! Touchdown!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He is denied. No good on the two-point try, and the lead remains at 5. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back. The offense set for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Release to the back. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. They're trying to get to it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. He wants to throw here on second down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Brings up third down.
He'll need some juice in that arm on 3rd and long. Finds his man in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll take a knee. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.